himself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the West Virginia Mountaineers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, a squad looking to put on a show. Taking on another team from the Big Ten, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Mountaineers will put total leather and we'll get started. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously, so it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season, he's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
Working that wide receiver screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Back to throw, it's Wilkins. Grabbed over the middle, it's Austin. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. New set of downs after the completion. The offense changing the play. Gonna look downfield again. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Takes a hit as he fires. That's caught. It's Lawrence. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Wants to go up top on first down. Using the quick game. Turning it on. And he's in for the score. Touchdown. With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because, Palmer, he always makes plays.
And he's always open even when he's not. Throughout his career, think about single cover, double cover, triple covered. You're still throwing him the ball because he's going to find a way to make it happen. 40 TD catches. That is awesome.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Mountaineers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
defenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake. Got room to work. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Mountaineers will hustle to the line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Quick strike complete. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give on the option. Plows through the defense. Doing some serious work on the ground. Out of bounds at the 35 after that big run. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Mountaineers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Unloads it left. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys. They usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there in that touchdown.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Looking for a man. It's Wilkins. Working that left side now. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Oh, he's got some space. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
At the 45 on his way. How about that play on the ground? They get him out of bounds at the 34.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know they're running the football. It's just a matter of who's getting it and where they're going. But this offense, it really didn't matter. Nice job up front, nice execution, picking up not only the one, making it an even bigger play and getting the first down.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Makes the grab. He's in for the touchdown.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Wide receiver comes in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the Heat, and down he goes again.
That is not an easy situation if you're an offensive lineman, second and third and long, because you know the D-line, they're coming. They know you're throwing the football. As an O-lineman, you better get out of your stance and get...
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. And the Mountaineers will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Back to pass, it's Wilkins. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Time after time, I give you all of my money. I don't know what you
knew
say.
he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he's been making a big play, and that's something the defense...
Time is right, and you know you must fight. You must not.
Everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I gotta make
The
sure
choices
I know
we make
I'm
and the
hitting
choices
hardest
you
in
would
these
take.
zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Don't just leave me alone.
And he's in for the touchdown.
Leave me alone.
This wide receiver is so dynamic. The
Leave me
ball screens that
alone.
every offense has in their back pocket
Livy,
nowadays. You just wanna
just
find
stop
different ways for this
dogging
guy
me
to touch the
around.
football, whether it's jets, reverses, and bubble screens. He makes people look so silly out in space like he did right there.
And he made the extra.
Leave me alone.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Leave me alone. You can fly that plane?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unleashes it on the run. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Wilkins. Makes the grab. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period. First down here. They'll give it to the back.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the middle. He makes a catch. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room. It's Clark. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Dude, you're not even on the runway. Listen to me. The plane is a machine.
Looking to
You have
fire.
control.
Pulls it in. It's Overton. He's brought down quickly.
Get on
Minimal
the
gain
run.
there. Still a bit short of the first down. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Fires it incomplete.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got a man in the middle. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a
like
guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football. You know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Looking to throw, it's Wilkins. Dumps it to the back. Put the clamps on that ball and strolled into the end zone for a touchdown. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone.
Wheels up, Livy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. There's still plenty of time. You see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Had to throw it before he wanted.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Looking for a big game. He's got it along the sideline. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Caught behind the line. It's Hubbard. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's complete to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field,
the
you're
runway
walking
is
away with
great.
at least
You see
3
how the
points
runway
because
is?
this dude is on.
Look at it. Look at the map. The runway.
So after the last drive ended with a
Probably the
field goal,
black
the
strips.
kickoff team out there to send it away.
They're gonna fly around and come back
He'll
around.
start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
You gotta make a
Offense
whole
making
big
its way onto
return.
the field to start the drive. And the veteran presence is obvious.
gonna land
with
that
the senior
close to the-
behind center. He's been turnover
He's gonna
free,
crash.
moving the ball up and down the field.
It's a
really
plane, so you have to go
performance.
far out and come back in.
Looking to pass. It's Wilkins. It's complete on the right side. Still on his feet at the 40.
You're about to crash.
Open
About
field
to
on
crash,
the right.
man.
No one's
Oh, they're gonna die.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
The AT unit on the field.
Well, I hate to be on that plane.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10.
You don't drive
And let's
planes.
check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. NC State has the lead right now. This team can really open
And
up
a
the
plane
playbook at
flyer
times,
is
but
what?
I'm not sure this game is over just yet.
Okay, so
They're
you're
up
very
by
good.
6
What?
over Arkansas.
Oh,
Keep an eye on
okay.
things until the final horn in a game that could shake
Plane
things
flyer
up a
is
bit
crazy.
in the SEC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a 1st down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Ready to stay ahead of the chains.
There he goes.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
You got to be impressed with this defense
Hurry up,
early in this game,
offense.
guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Ward. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. And when you've been around a while, as this guy has behind center, you expect this type of performance, and boy, is he delivered. They've been playing pitch and catch at an elite level, and there have been no answers defensively. Lining up from the 34 on first down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. And they've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Scanning the field, it's Wilkins. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
Get set.
Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Second down coming up.
42 spot.
Now the play fake. Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
And here comes the punt team, getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Morgantown, sign me up for another half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountaineer Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. To the air, it's Wilkins. Makes the grab on the left. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. On target over the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man downfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Snags it over the middle. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Overton. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? Grab near the marker. It's Overton. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
Throws for the tight end. It's snagged in the end zone. Touchdown. To the air, it's Wilkins. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to fire on 2nd down. They're working that left side. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
You keep that ball
Very
down
effective
off
on
to the
2nd
races.
down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long, and on a critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Looking for a man. It's Wilkins. Finds his man. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, you're in the red zone, you bring out a bunch of tight ends on the field. So the defense, they were expecting run on that one. They were physical, and they were able to force the negative play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the snap, it's Overton. Running into the open space. Turning it on. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Picks up the first down. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
Good enough.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on first down, but it doesn't work. It'll be second down. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Overton. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Direct snap, it's Overton. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Just beat down.
All right, guys, big game coming up.
You just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that
Big
right
game,
from the
real
get-go
big
in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball
game's gonna
down
take
the
a lot out of
field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just...
Y'all already know what it is.